the back barn. This is the opposite side. We hooked up to the bush hog. We're going to be doing some fencing over at E's mom's. So we hooked up to the bush hog, and there's the damage to the barn from this side. Some rafters fell and landed on top of the bush hog. Doing some testing out of the bush hog before we drive it over there. Be glad when it dries up good and we can get some of this cleaned up over here. Doing afternoon checks. The little guy here got caught on the other side of the fence again. Everybody's in the front field tonight, or this afternoon. And he got left on the other side of the fence here, so I had to run him around. I got to count on everybody. Got everybody in the front field here, so there's one of the babies. And one of the babies is laying down. You can just barely see him there over the back of that cow. That's two. Fancy is laying, let's see, not that one. She's laying in front of her mama over there. And we should have one more little one over here. Where am I missing? There's Miss Fancy. Tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm replacing one of the worst things that John Deere has ever designed. I need to just put the kit out to put the metal tees on it. But that's just, I don't have any words for, I don't have any good words for whoever engineered that.
Good morning. Really? Okay. Let's see the steam coming up off of her. Alright, two. All these girls over here is looking good. He's growing like a little weed. Release the chickens. Spreading some fertilizer. So this is a new farm that we haven't been cutting hay off of. We got the hay this year. It goes down and around. So he's putting some fertilizer, some nitrogen and stuff on the grass. Hopefully we'll have a good stand of hay this year. windy, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for the wind noise. Feeding some hay this morning. We had quite a bit of rain last night. Of course, it's windy today. The tornadoes went through and destroyed parts of Little Rock and stuff last night. I think they hit several places. Just thankful. We've got a child that lives in Little Rock or thereabouts, and just thankful that they're all okay. Got some baby chicks. We'll go home and put them in the brooder. So we got 12 new birds. Somebody don't know what to think about them. So today's sale day, or take to the market day. Got all the calves in here that we're gonna take. We decided that we're gonna sell number 4, the one that the heifer that we had decided we was gonna keep. Just because we don't really have a spot to keep her to wean her. That it's a project for this year, so her mom's over here, so we can't wean her in this barn. So it'll be too hard on both of them. So we're just gonna take her. They're not very happy right now, but they'll be all right. We're getting them some water right now, and they've still got feed. But we'll take them here in a little bit. Morning checks. Today is Tuesday, April 4th. Mamas are still not happy. We took their babies off. We took 14 calves. Yeah, I know. Makes me feel bad, but he's gonna put them some hay out. So that leaves us, we've got 6 babies here, 5 little ones, and then one of the others wasn't quite big enough to take just yet. But we had to take Shotzi, my red and tan German Shepherd, to the vet this morning to have a surgery done. She's a scratchy, itchy dog. And she has scratched her ears. Her ear, she's got a big hematoma in her ear that is that they're gonna surgically fix, drain. So I'm hoping she does okay with that. He's going to get our last roll of hay. Well, our last of last year's hay. We've got hay left over from the year before that they'll eat if they get hungry. So we still got all that over there, but it's been there. So I just wanted to drive out here. We need lime bad on this field, but couldn't get anybody to bring it to us. But he did put some fertilizer on it. So he's gone back over there to get one of those old hay rolls. He's gonna feed that too. And we do typically feed the prior years if we have any leftover hay first. But we didn't this time because the hay that we had this year was such a higher quality hay that we didn't want to feed the old hay if we didn't have to feed it. So before I get comments saying that we should feed the old hay first, we typically will do that, but like I said, it was not as good quality as what we had this year, so we like to feed better quality. Here's the 4 little ones that we've got over here. We've still got the 4 little ones, Mavis, and then one of the others that wasn't quite old enough to sell just yet. What's up, buddy? Miss Fancy up there. He says he thinks 6 is getting closer to calving over at the other farm. There's the other calf that we kept that was too little, and I gotta get out. She was too little to sell, and of course Miss Mavis back there behind her. So here's all 6 of our babies. Got 4 little ones, 2 larger ones, Mavis, and one of the others that was not quite big enough to sell yet. So they're all doing good. The other mamas are still not happy, but they'll be all right. Number 6, the black one there. Her belly looks like she's dropped. She's bagged up, so she's pretty close. He's gonna go out there and check on her.
Yeah.
I'll try to get her to come up here. Well, she is home. She got her ear wrapped up in her toy. I think she's still feeling a little bit of the anesthesia. Good morning, ladies. How y'all doing? Hello, Nine. Hi, Brownie. Ew, you're snotty. They're back rubs. Oh yeah, hush. Sitting on some eggs that will never hatch. Alright, let me out of your way, Mama. Jesus, I ain't hurting her. I had a new baby. 6 finally calved. Haven't done a lot of videoing. We've had some changes happening on the farm. We wasn't sure how that was going to play out. So haven't been videoing a lot, trying to get things figured out, but I think they're working in our favor. We're gonna get out of here before she gets upset, but we got a little heifer. So things are picking up around the farm. We got some things happening. E will explain what we're doing today.
Wish I'd had you got some electric fence posts.
While we're heading over there to get the other tractor, why don't you tell them what we're doing today?
Well,
And tell them I alluded to some changes earlier that was happening around the farm while we haven't done a lot of videoing lately, so let them all know what's going on.
well, I explained in video or last video or video before that we had a prominent farmer that passed away, and the landowner here where we already had the cows, the place that I grew up on, asked if I would be interested in leasing the whole farm. So we did. We are doing it.
So crop ground and all.
Crop ground, everything. So we're kind of jumping in feet first, trying to get everything kind of situated. We're kind of playing catch up right now, but there's some problem places on the farm where it's washed and different things such as that, and I'm trying to get that taken care of. And then at night I'm trying to figure out, of course I haven't studied corn varieties in years, so I'm kind of lacking on that. Kind of got it narrowed down, but
Okay.
I'm not real sure. I haven't actually talked to anybody about them, but I've studied a few test plot results. The soybean test plots was actually on this farm, and
They were done.
they were done right out there.
They were done right there where he's disced it up.
So the corn test plot, the closest one was in Butler County, and there was a few varieties in there that I'm interested in. There's some companies that I've never even heard of. So anyway, if she'll way down there in the creek bottom, there's a wash place where the
On this side, right in
where
there.
the creek has tried going over, or it does go over, and it's been cropped for several years, and it don't need to be cropped anymore because it's going to make a new channel if it keeps on. So anyway, we're just trying to get things squared away.
Are you still planning on putting sorghum Sudan or something
Yeah.
like that over here?
Planning on
so,
putting Sudan grass there.
So back here.
Um,
And then eventually we're going to just sow it in grass and then extend the pasture out back here.
yeah.
Get it fenced.
The kind of the plan that I've got is, of course, you can't see the farm from here. It kind of stair steps down to the creek.
I'll see about getting the drone out here maybe.
And what I'm really wanting to do is put this that's up here and that's in grass already in a 4-day rotation where they graze it for 4 days and then we'll move it to the next spot. We'll graze them for 4 days, move it to the next spot. Which, that may be a little too quick, and we may adjust that later on to try and keep from overgrazing.
Yeah, there was a comment on one of our first videos that we did. I think somebody had commented about that we should do grazing on rotation.
Yeah.
And my answer to that was if we had the entire farm to do with what we wanted,
Yeah.
we would do that. And so now that we have the entire farm to basically do with what we think is best, we're gonna definitely give that a go.
We're not going to be dependent on the hay that is cut here.
Yes.
Because we actually picked up another farm that's going to
For just hay.
Yeah. I fertilized it just about a week ago.
I got
maybe
some
a little over a week
It's
ago.
been a little bit over a week ago. I've got
And,
some of that on video. I've got a lot of video to put together for this.
Hopefully the next month or two there'll be a lot of content for videos, but
Yeah. All right, for now, let's get busy.
yeah, let's get busy.
He's scattering some grass seed. I don't remember what kind. A fescue, I think. Just gonna re-sow where we've fed hay at this winter. And then he's gonna run the cultipacker over it. I should have brought the drone, and I didn't think about it until I got almost back here, all the way back here. But along with the farm, we got use of this tractor. This is the landowner's tractor. It's obviously it's a John Deere. I don't know what the numbers are on it. 60 something. I'm not sure. But a lot of you guys probably know by looking at it if you're anything like E. He's just broadcasting some grass seed. I'll give you guys an update on the calves here in a few minutes. We've got 6 left over here. We didn't sell 2 of our heifers because they were not quite ready to go yet, not quite old enough. Need to stay with their mama a little bit longer. They're over there laying under the shade tree. But so glad to see all of the trees are getting their leaves back on them. There's the calves. They're really growing. I need to get up here and help him finish hooking up. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he is unhooking the cultipacker from this tractor. He's gonna put it on this tractor because it's 4-wheel drive. It's still a little wet where he scattered seed, so that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna try to park somewhere out of the way, which I'm not ever sure where that is. That's what he was doing. I told you guys right. He was hooking the cultipacker up to that tractor because it is 4-wheel drive. It's still a little wet in there from where we fed hay and where they got it so muddy. We are going to put up a temporary hot wire around here. He's got the cows all kinds of upset. Of course, they're all in the middle, right in the middle of what he's trying to do. I mean, imagine that, right? It's not like a bunch of kids or something. So, anywho, I didn't get it all on video. I didn't get to help him. By the time I got up there to help him connect that up, my boss called, so I had to take a work call. But that cultipacker, cultimulcher, whatever it is supposed to have another set of those, the roller bar things. I'm not sure what it's called. But anyway, it's supposed to have another set on the front of that, and it is broken. That is not our piece of equipment, but any equipment that is on this farm, we have been given the go-ahead to use. So he is doing the best he can with what we've got. So hopefully this gets smoothed out, grass seed grow. We'll get them, get it nice and thick and lush with the rotational grazing that we're planning on doing. It'll take us some time and work to get us there, but we are ready to do it. Opening his birthday present.
What in the world?
His birthday is on Monday. So he got his birthday present came today, so I'm gonna let him open it early because he needs it.
A backup camera.
Yes.
All right.
With an extra camera. It's got 2 cameras.
Really?
So you can put one on your back bumper hitch and one for your gooseneck hitch.
Cool.
Happy
Hell yeah.
birthday!
Heck yeah, I needed that. Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you. So we are eating at Lambert's in Sikeston, Missouri, the home of the throat rolls. Wonder how many rolls they waste today. We got our rolls. Here they come.
And that is what you asked for.
Even the baby's in there keeping up with everybody. She running like a little gazelle.
Cold is when they won't come to you.
I'm 77. You're in the forefront, huh? You win. You win that race.
Look in the crate later and see if there's hurt bullhorn. Hurry. Just a little bit of white on her navel.
What is it, 77? No, I haven't done a lot of videoing lately. We've been busy. I've been busy with work, traveling and stuff, but we got us a new addition to the farm, a Colton mulcher. So I think we have already told y'all we got the whole farm leased, and we're gonna put this part up here in grass, probably sorghum Sudan or something like that to cut for hay. But we got this thing unloaded. He picked it up on Monday and it's Friday, so we're just now getting it unloaded. I didn't get any of that on video. I'd left my phone in the truck, but he used both tractors, picked up on each end, and then we drove the trailer out from under it and then lowered it down. My number one is, I think she's got an abscess, so we're gonna call the vet and get him out here today, hopefully, and have him take a look at her, see what's going on with her. The vet just left. He did a prick check for number one there, and that's why her tail's sticking straight out, but treated her for starting an abscess in her jaw, gave her some antibiotic, hopefully knocked that down. Checked her out, wormed her. Said she looked good. Good enough to turn out since the weather was nice. Keep an eye on her. He spread some fertilizer yesterday. And he's disking it in. This is down here in this bottom is where we are going to put some corn. He's got a camera in there. I don't know if he'll turn it on or not, but he's going to be disking mainly on the other side of those trees. So he didn't get quite finished up last night. It got dark on him, and for some reason the lights on his tractor kept cutting out, he said. So he didn't get it all done. So he's got just a little bit left to do this morning, and I don't want to drive across there, mess it up. There's just something about a freshly disked field that's just pleasing to the eye. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with all of this right here that he didn't disc up. They did raise crops on this part last year. Not sure if you can see it, but just at the top of the hill there on the other side there, he has disked some. So I think you can kind of see it back there, but I'm not sure why he left this little portion. I'm sure he's got a plan for that, but anyway, looks like we're gonna be cutting some hay soon, but we've got to get corn in the ground first. So I did talk to E, and that where they did raise the crops, where all those yellow weeds are, we're gonna extend the pasture out there. And although we are gonna cut the field that I'm in here for hay once, then this will be fenced off again for pasture. The chickies have gone into their new temporary home, the feed room of my chicken coop. They're too big to keep in the brooder anymore. And I've got one bird, that one, this one. She's got something wrong with her other eye. I don't know if one of the other chicks had poked at it, or until she turns around. Anyway, she's a friendly bird. She comes up to me and wants to be loved on. I'm trying to find perches. And get on the other side. Anyway, they're exploring. I haven't brought their food in here yet. This little guy, or this little girl, the Rhode Island Red chick there, she is not friendly at all. Honey, that one's still trying to perch on that. But they've still got their heat lamp in here. And this window here has got clear plastic on it, so they're protected from the elements. Should be able to stay plenty warm in here. I'm gonna go get their food here in a minute. Yeah, y'all can run and play and stretch your wings in here, huh?